this video, you are going to learn how adolescents grow up and how they interact with their parents.
Hey Dad, I'm gonna go bridge jumping, okay?
What?
I'm gonna go bridge jumping.
No. What do you think? Bridge jumping? Well, no, you're not going. Why would you think you could go bridge jumping?
But why not?
Go do homework. Go do something fruitful. Go cut wood. Go do something.
Fine. I don't care what my dad says. I'm sneaking out of here. Bridge jumping, here I come. Yeah, buddy, bridge jumping! Woohoo!
Hey Dad, can I go bridge jumping?
You want to go bridge jumping?
Yep.
That sounds like fun.
Alright.
Okay, be careful. Don't,
Okay.
don't get hurt.
Alright.
All right, well, we'll see you later.
Dude, bridge jumping the other day. That was so much fun.
Oh my god, I know, right? It was a blast.
I cannot wait till we go again.
Why not tomorrow?
Okay, yeah, tomorrow. Dude, where were you the other day? We were supposed to go bridge jumping together.
Oh,
all three
shoot.
of us.
No, okay, so like what happened was I went to talk to my dad about it and he just like sat me down and he's like, okay, well if you really want to go, just think you could really get hurt. I'm like, okay. He's like, so do you really want to get hurt or do you just want to go out and have fun and live your life? I'm like, well, I'd like to live my life. He's like, well, think about it though. You're really prone to injury. I'm like, well, you had a point. So I didn't really know what to do.
Well, why didn't you just sneak out like I did? I asked my dad, he said no. I never listened to him. He always is telling me what to do. I just snuck out.
Because I just asked and then I went.
Yeah, well, like, I'm not you guys, though. Like, I actually sat down and he gave me the pros and cons about it. And, I mean, it actually made a lot of sense.
There are three basic forms of parenting: authoritarian, authoritative, and permissive. In the video, you saw all three of these kinds of parenting. Authoritarian was when I asked if I can go bridge jumping. Right off the bat, my dad said no. So, in reaction, I snuck out and went bridge jumping. That was authoritarian. Authoritative is when you saw Courtney explain to me and Sarah how her and her parents sat down and discussed the pros and cons about it. How her parents didn't want her getting hurt, but she also wanted to go out and have fun with her friends. So they both sat down and talked about it. You saw permissive parenting when Sarah asked my dad if she could go bridge jumping. My dad didn't give a care what she did. He said, yeah, sure, go bridge jumping, do what you want. So letting your child do whatever you want is permissive parenting. The reasons we went bridge jumping is because it's exciting. Adolescents release a high amount of dopamine when they're ever doing anything exciting.
And dopamine is a chemical in the brain which enhances excitement within the adolescent.
So, the limbic system, which is where emotions take place, which is more developed, but the prefrontal cortex, which is where the brain makes decisions and like what's good and bad, isn't as well developed, which is why I talk their emotions and just do crazy things like going really fast in their car, or jumping off a bridge.
Where are you going?
To school.
Just like that?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Why not?
It's not appropriate.
But I'm just trying to find myself. Just want to figure out who I want to be.
Well, don't we already know who you are and who you want to be?
I'm not sure.
Well, you know what? I mean, I don't think that's appropriate for school, so I think you should change. But, you know what, just be finding yourself. If you start acting inappropriately, besides, as I feel, dressing inappropriately, we're going to have some real problems around here, young lady.
Okay. Hey, Mike.
Yo, wait, stop.
What?
What do you think you're doing?
Just drinking. Going to hang out with some friends.
Well, wait a minute. It started when you started dressing like you do. Now you're gonna start drinking and right in front of me? No attempt to even hide it. What's wrong with you? Go to your room. Don't come out till forever.
Fine.
An adolescent goes through a period in their life where they don't know who they are or who they want to be or who they want to be to other people. In this video, you see Sarah dressing in different ways and acting different ways around Stephen's father, going to do whatever she wants to do and express herself in different ways. In this stage, the adolescent figures out what they want to look like or who they want to be around or what they want to do when they're around certain people, and that's perfectly normal for Stephen's dad, for example, let Sarah do or dress however she wanted, and that's actually the right thing to do. It gets to a certain point, however, if the teen or adolescent acts severely or severely does something in a wrong manner in which the parent needs to step in.
Do I shave first and then put this on, or do I put this on first and then shave? I'll use this first. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Hey, Dad. Teach me how to shave. I'm growing a beard.
As adolescents grow up, they go through a period of time which is known as puberty. Like how in the video Steve was shaving and he wasn't sure how to do it, so he asked his parents, which is normal because it can be a scary thing. So other things that like happen during puberty is like with guys, their voice deepens. With girls, you have to start shaving, they get their period.
Daddy, I love you. I want to grow up to be just like you.
Where are you going?
See my boyfriend?
What boyfriend?
The boyfriend I had for 6 months.
I haven't heard about this boy.
And I started telling you stuff when?
I'm preparing you should. You're not going anywhere.
I don't think you can stop me.
Yeah, I can. I'm the parent. You're gonna listen to me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Wait, no matter what you do, I'm gonna leave anyway, so.
What happened? Who was that, the sweet little girl?
I don't care anymore! I'm 17! I'm gonna go!
For you parents out there that are watching this video, you all know that when you had kids and they were little, they all wanted to grow up to be just like you. They were your best friends. They loved you and everything. And as they grew up, they grew more distant and started fighting with you more. Well, as you saw in the video, Courtney played the little girl, and me being the father, she loved me. She wanted to be my best friend. But then you saw her fighting with her mother, Sarah, and she was dressed inappropriately. She wanted to go hang out with her boyfriend, and she was just growing up. She was being a outgoing adolescent.
For teens, their way of arguing is also their way of expressing their feelings, in which they don't really know how else to express them. Several teens in their life struggle through a certain time in which they battle depression or anxiety or any other type of disorders. In this case, I myself portrayed a person who had a specific eating disorder called bulimia. Whenever this person would eat, they would feel that their stomach is extremely full and they need to release that. So after I ate a cookie, I had to throw up. This generally happens if something happens to a teen in their past where they feel very insecure about themselves, or if they were bullied in school, or if their friends are just crucially sarcastic, where it could affect a teen's or adolescent's emotion. All right, in summary, basically, adolescents and teens and even adults, they're all going to go through different phases in time where they're going to react differently to each other, and they're going to go through different changes with their body and with their mind. Throughout this whole video, we've basically pretty much gotten all our information from this book and Mr. Todd Price, which is the best teacher ever.
And you can purchase this book
Nowhere to be found.
at any local MCHS high school. Yeah, Sarah! Bridge jumping! Woo!
It's the hill!
Everything, but once I got a friend in the car, drive faster, Steve, come on, drive faster. Yeah, I stepped on the brake, I stepped on the pedal, and vroom, it went.
You though, I mean, and then you just
Yeah.
I feel like that was perfect though.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.